Thank you so much for watching my podcast. I'm Dina Sowers with South State Maximum Performance Real Estate in Fort Myers. And I'm here with Steve Opolinsky, and he is with KB Homes. And we're going to talk today about Coves of Estero Bay. That's a new construction community right here in Fort Myers. Hi, Steve.
Hi, Dina.
I'm not used to calling you Steve. Steve-O.
That's right. Call me Steve-O. Everybody here has been using that exact name for quite a few years.
Yeah. Thank you so much for joining me today. We're going to talk about the Coves of Estero Bay, and it's in Fort Myers. You guys have a great location there.
Oh, yes. We're just north of Alico Road and off US 41. I love it. This particular spot, we're 25 minutes to Fort Myers Beach, same amount of distance to Docks Beach or Barefoot Beach. And I think, 10 minutes away from the airport.
Yeah, it's a great location. It really is. And how did you guys do during Ian?
Actually, Coves did fantastic during Ian. Because of the elevation of all of our homes in our entire neighborhood, we had zero flooding.
Wow.
Nobody got water in their house. Nobody lost a car during the hurricane. And because we're built to the new building codes, there was zero wind damage.
Wow, that's amazing. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, the area surrounding that community got hit pretty hard. So that's saying a lot. I mean, your construction obviously is superior. Yeah, that's great.
Yep. And we have now 3 superintendents on site, and they will take care of our customers.
Okay, sounds good. All right, tell us about Coves of Estero Bay.
Coves of Estero Bay. So we started here 2019. We had phase 1 and phase 2 was completed between 19 and March of 2020. Then we took a little break thanks to COVID. And during that time, we brought in some additional dirt for the north side of the community. Now we have been up and selling about 1 year ago, January. The whole community, when it's finished, will be 240 homes. Right now, we're a little more than, we're probably nearing 3/4 of the way through the community. I anticipate us being finished in about 1.5 years, possibly 2 years, depending on construction time and sales.
Now, I think that is a great size community. Some of these new communities they're a bit big for my taste. I think that's nice and manageable. You're going to know all your neighbors, but it's not so small that you don't get some great amenities.
Yep, that's one of my superintendents bothering me right now. You're supposed to build some homes for me and keep customers happy. Thank you. All right. So yeah, KB Home, back to the community. Great spot. Love the location. What is unique about us is we are 75-foot wide home sites. Doesn't matter whether you buy a big house or small house, it goes on a 75-foot wide home site. So there's space between you and your neighbor. There is no CDD here at Coves of Estero.
Wow, that's huge.
That is a great savings. We're highly energy efficient. We're Energy Star certified, not just an Energy Star light bulb. They go through the entire house, and we have to perform well on certain tests and inspections in order to get that certification. That usually results in, I would say, savings of about $100 a month per individual home on their electric bill.
Wow, that's great.
Yep. Also, let's see, KB Home. I'm sorry, I got sidetracked there for a second.
Okay. Could you scroll through the pictures you got there while you're talking? That would be great.
We build 8 different models. So this is kind of entering into our community where my sales office is. As I mentioned, just 25 minutes to the beach. This is a quick
Look at that. Nice pool. Wow.
Yeah, pool and clubhouse. And what a beautiful sunset that is out
Yeah.
to the
Yeah.
Certainly picture us sitting out there enjoying a sunset.
Yeah, absolutely. It's beautiful.
And as far as the location goes, here's a quick peek. This interchange right here is Alico Road and I-75.
Mm-hmm.
As you can see, we're about 12 minutes due west. This little insignia here for the KB Home marker is us. Mm-hmm. And easy trip over to just up US 41 and over to Fort Myers Beach. Or if you prefer Sanibel, you can go there. And for Bonita Springs, it's just south on 41. And as far as the models that we build, the very smallest is 1,585 square feet. And then we stair step up a little at a time. We have a 1,769 square foot model. Those are both 3-bed and 2-bath and 2-car garage. I'd like to make a note that you can put a 3-car garage on any of the homes that you're building from scratch.
That's awesome. Now, as far as recommendations go, I recommend everyone add the 3rd-car garage, because if you're coming from somewhere north, you need to remember that we don't have basements here in Florida, and you're going to miss that storage space. So even if you don't plan on having 3 cars, you want that 3rd-car garage.
Absolutely. And I agree with Dina 100%. And I can even put my money where my mouth is on that, because I just closed on my new home here in Coves of Estero Bay. And I certainly added that 3rd-car garage, and I will never regret that decision.
No, you won't. And, honestly, even for resale, I mean, people come down from the north, they want that 3rd car. You need that storage. Or maybe you got a golf cart. Where are you going to put your golf cart?
In that 3rd bay garage.
Right, right.
So as you see, as we stair step, this starts our 4-bedroom homes with 1,876 square feet. Then there's a 21, 27, and so on. The larger homes that we build are, the largest single-story plan is this 2,609 square foot model. That is super popular. It's an open concept floor plan. And I actually have 3 of those right now with 3-car garages that are for sale as inventory homes.
Oh,
And
great.
they are ready for quick close. We would love to see them closed prior to November 30th.
So just real quick, while you're on this website, if people look, can you see my cursor?
I
Steve,
can.
Can you see it? I'm not sure. Okay, so anyway, I don't know if you can see it or not, but look up to the top here. If you go to kvhome.com, this isn't private information. Anyone can look this information up. If you want to look at the home plans, see what's on the inside of these houses, just click on the view details and go right to there. And then when you're done and you've got your model all picked out, then you're going to call me, or you're going to call Steve-O, and we'll take it from there.
Perfect. Thank you, Dina.
All right. Sorry to interrupt you. Go on.
No, that was perfect. Let's see. And for my community map and my available lots, this is a small picture. It's a little hard to see. I can certainly have Dina or myself get you an enlarged version of that.
Yep, we'll send you one. Just send us a text or something. Just let us know you want one, and we'll send it off to you.
And as you see, the blue dots signify that that is a move-in ready home. The red dots are already sold. And up here on the north side of the community, those grade-in home sites are all available.
So it's a really good time to buy, actually, right now, especially one of these KB homes. You guys have some incentives going on right now, don't you?
Yes, we do. Thanks for asking. We have, for my move-in ready homes, that we have 2 great incentives. Right now, we have $15,000 incentives towards your closing costs. And we also have a special interest rate, as long as it lasts, which is 5.875%.
Wow. Okay. So at the time that we're filming this, I don't know if it's called filming, it's at the time we're recording this podcast, interest rates are much higher than that. I mean, we're seeing, mid
7 to 8%.
sevens. Yeah. So that is a fantastic interest rate.
And, also, even without the special interest rate, now is the time to buy. I recently purchased and I got a 7.3% interest rate. Was I happy about that? Not exactly, but I know that as interest rates come down, there'll be opportunities to refinance. And also, as interest rates come down, your home prices go up. So once again, now is a good time to buy.
The best time to buy was yesterday. The second best time to buy is today, right?
Agreed.
Home prices are only going up, especially down here in Florida. Everybody wants to be in Florida. You know, we do, right? There's a reason I moved to Florida, and I'm not looking back. I don't want to live anywhere else. So home prices will continue to increase in Florida. And we don't know what's going to go on with interest rates. If they go up, then you're safe having bought today, right? If they go down, you can refinance. So you're still safe. Don't wait. Buy today.
Excellent.
All right. Anything else you want to talk about with the Coves of Estero Bay?
Let's see. Coves of Estero Bay. Once you get involved here, you become part of our family. I will have you introduced to the construction superintendents. I'll have you introduced to our design studio team if you need help in that area. And again, if you need help in lending, I'll introduce you to our lenders. That way you have one more tool in your belt. And by all means, you do not have to use KB Home as a lender. It is just an option for you.
But you totally should, because you get a really good interest rate if you do. That's
Absolutely.
not true with all of the, I wouldn't say that with all the new construction. I'm being real honest. You know, it's not always the best deal. A lot of times they have fees that are, you know, make it so that it's not as good of a deal as you might think it is. But your interest rate is really hard to beat.
Absolutely. Oh, and with new construction, we almost forgot to mention, you have a warranty.
Right.
There is a 10-year on structural items. We do 2 years on all of your mechanicals, and we have a 1-year fit and finish warranty, which literally covers everything and anything in your home. If you need something to be repaired or fixed in that first year, we get a warranty ticket in and get the contractors out and take care of it.
So that's a really good point. If you buy new construction, you need to set your a date on your calendar for around seven or 8 months. You've been there 7 or 8 months. You need to get an inspector out there, because you have an inspector go through after 7 or 8 months. And then you take that inspection report and you hand it right over to the builder, and they will take care of all those items for you. I really do recommend it highly. Like if you don't get an inspection when you go into a new home, I'm fine with that. But you do need to get one once you've been there for 8 months. That is the important time to get that inspector out.
Yep. And fear not, in the event you don't set your calendar or your alarm, our warranty department will reach out to you at 11 months and give you the reminder and offer the option for you to have one of our people come out and walk the home with you.
Oh, that's awesome. That's great. That's really good customer service.
Thank you.
All right. So any of the other energy saving features you wanted to talk about? I know you guys have a whole list of them here. So anything else you wanted to talk about?
Right. Again, we make sure the whole home is a healthy home. We have double pane, low E insulated windows. We do energy saving measures for all of our lights and all of our appliances. There is a radiant barrier underneath the roof decking, which helps keep heat transfer, from happening. And also, prior to closing, every penetration point within the house and within each individual stud is foam filled. They will do a positive and negative pressure test in the house prior to closing, and they cannot issue the Energy Star certification until that test is passed.
Wow, that's great.
That is to make sure that there is no heat transfer or loss of cool air during the summer.
Yeah, that's great. That's really good information. Anybody can slap an Energy Star sticker on something, but sounds like you guys are tested to that level, which
Absolutely.
is great. All right, so just to recap, this is Coves of Estero Bay, and it's in Fort Myers. It's in the Island Park area. It's it's just such a great location because you are so close to everything. Like you mentioned earlier, you're close to both beaches, both of our, most popular beaches, Barefoot Beach and Fort Myers Beach. And you also didn't have any damage after the worst hurricane we have seen, Hurricane Ian. So if that doesn't convince you, I don't know what will, because that was the true test of a neighborhood. It really was. Don't you think?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And we lasted both Ian and Irma, and both of those hurricanes got zero flooding in our neighborhood.
That's really amazing. Yeah. I mean, if you had driven around that area, you would, it's hard to explain how really incredible that is, because that area really got hit hard and your community didn't.
Yep.
And that was
correct.
pretty impressive from a construction standpoint.
Yeah, and we have had quite a few sales with some of the surrounding areas and communities where the folks weren't as lucky and they had hurricane damage or water damage. And they came to us because they knew we had been tested and we've not flooded.
That's amazing. All right. So here's the most important question. Why should somebody use an agent like me when they've got an agent like you for new
I
construction?
think it's important for buyers to have their own representation as well. I think it's an added layer of protection. The builder agents are honest and forthcoming, but again, the knowledge that you get and the additional services you get from an outside agent, it, in my opinion, is well worth using. And when you're working with KB Home and you do have an outside agent, it does not affect your price whatsoever. As a matter of fact, that agent can help negotiate a better price.
That's really, I do try to tell people that, but it's nice to hear it from somebody else. It doesn't cost them any more. And so many people don't know that. They don't know that it doesn't cost. They think, oh, well, I've got to pay that. No, you don't. That comes from KB Homes, and it does not increase your purchase price.
Absolutely.
And it does add an extra layer of protection. I mean, you work for the construction company and I work for the buyer. I work for the buyer directly. So, yeah, I think it's a great idea, and definitely add me to your contract. All my contact information is going to be down there on the notes, and I'm going to put Steve-O's information as well. You can call him directly. You don't even need to call me first, but do mention that you saw this video. I would appreciate that, because again, it doesn't cost you any extra. And I give excellent closing gifts.
Yeah,
I always do. I offer up my husband, who's a contractor. He'll go in and he'll do all your fans and all that stuff for you. So you can have a couple hours with him for free if you close with me. So thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. And anything you want to say in closing?
Yep. Dina, thank you. We've worked together for quite some time now. And I would like to let all of the potential buyers out there know that you give just the utmost, absolute best customer service. And it's always a pleasure working with you. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much, Steve-O. And thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the little subscribe button. That doesn't cost you anything either. And it really helps me out. I really would appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching, and watch our next video too. I did another video with Steve-O on another community, and this is a townhome community. What's the name of that townhome community?
The townhome community is Bayshore Commons. And I'm glad I forgot to mention that. We have exactly one townhome left. And that's a 2-bedroom, 2.5 bath. It's on the lake, and I believe it's currently listed at 276.
That is a steal right now. I mean, for a brand new townhome, that's crazy. That's a great community too. So check out our other podcast. That one's going to be a quick one, but please check it out, and you'll learn all about that community. So reach out to us. We would appreciate it. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.